Hi and welcome back to the channel. In this video I'm going to be doing a Manchester United versus Liverpool combined 11. So I need to make this clear from the beginning. In this video I'm only going to be including players who are currently fit and ready to play for tomorrow's game. I'm not going to be involving players who are injured like Alisson or Trent, because there's no point involving them in a combined 11 when we all know they're not going to play tomorrow. So yeah, just needed to get that out the way. But anyways, in at number one, we've got Kelleher for Liverpool versus Onana for United. So Kelleher has been playing well, I can't lie. The past few games that I've watched him, I saw him in the Carabao Cup final especially, he was very good, played very, very well. I also saw him in the league playing since Alisson's been injured, so he's been playing well. And then on the other side, on the United side, we've got Andre Onana, who, let's be honest, he's been terrible all season. He's been bad, man. He's been very, very bad. But in the past few weeks, he's been good. He's been good. He's been making saves that he needs to make, because, in the beginning of the season, we couldn't even say that. He wasn't making saves he was supposed to make. He just kept on fumbling and costing us games and points. But of late, he's starting to look like the keeper we signed from Inter Milan. So for me, it might sound biased, but it's not. I'd go with Andre Onana in goal over Kelleher. And then when we go to the right back position, we've got Conor Bradley for Liverpool versus Diogo Dalot for Man United. I know Bradley has looked good in the few games that he's played since Trent has been injured, but again, Dalot for me has been exceptional this season. He's been brilliant. I think he's been top 3 Premier League right backs this season. When it comes to right backs this season, I think he's been right up there. He's been right up there. He's been playing very, very well. So for me, I'd go with Diogo Dalot at right back over Conor Bradley. I get it, Bradley's doing well, but the boy needs to relax. It's not there just yet, so Dalot gets in for me. And then we go into the centre-back positions. Now, we've got someone like, I'm going to go from right to left basically. Right centre-back, Liverpool's first choice right centre-back is Ibu Konate. And based on what Klopp said in his press conference, it sounds like he's battling for fitness and he might not make tomorrow's game. So that means that Liverpool are likely to start with Kwanzaa and Van Dijk at centre-half, with Kwanzaa being the one at right centre-back. So if you're asking me who I'm picking between Jerome Kwanzaa and Rafa Varane, come on, I'm definitely taking Varane. So Varane starts for me ahead of Kwanzaa. When it comes to left centre-back, we've got Virgil van Dijk for Liverpool versus, for Man United, our best left centre-back is Lisandro Martinez, who's obviously injured, he's not going to play, so no point talking about him. So we're most likely to play Harry Maguire, who's apparently back from injury. So if you're asking me who I'm picking between Van Dijk and Maguire, come on guys, I'm going with Van Dijk. Van Dijk all day. And then it goes to left back. You've got Andrew Robertson versus who? We've had Lindelof playing at left back since Shaw's been injured, and we let Reguilon go back. We cancelled Reguilon's loan, so we've had Lindelof playing at left back, and my God, thinking of Lindelof versus Salah tomorrow, it's bad. It's bad. We have to save Lindelof from Salah, so we won't play him there tomorrow, hopefully. But anyways, back to the combined 11. We've got Robertson versus Lindelof. Robertson wins by a landslide, so it's going to be Robertson at left back. And then we move into the midfield position. CDM is going to play a 4-3-3. And then CDM, we've got Endo for Liverpool versus Casemiro for United. And look, I know people have been going on and on about Endo and how good he is. I've watched him the past few games and I think he's alright, if I'm being honest. I think he's just a steady Eddie. There's nothing special about the guy. I think he does what he needs to do, but there's nothing amazing about him. Now granted, Casemiro hasn't been playing well this season, but there's no way I'm playing Endo over Casemiro. I'm sorry, I just can't do it. Maybe I'm biased, maybe I'm not, but for me, Casemiro gets in there ahead of Endo. And then And then the other two midfielders that I would go with, you're looking at someone like a McAllister, and yeah, I'd add McAllister over Ericsson or Amrabat or McTominay or any of those guys. So if you're asking me who the second midfielder I'm having to play alongside Casemiro, I'm going with McAllister. He's a good player, very, very good player. So definitely playing him there. And then the third midfielder that I'm going with, some might think I'm being controversial here or even biased, but I'm not. I'm going with Kobbie Mainoo. The boy is special. The boy is special, and he has to be part of this combined 11. So my midfield three is Casemiro, McAllister, and Kobbie Mainoo. Like I said, it's not biased. I'm not being biased. The boy's just good, and I feel he deserves to be in the starting 11. I mean, who for Liverpool starts ahead of him? Gravenberch? I don't think so. Curtis Jones? I don't think so. Szoboszlai? It's close, but nah, I'm going with my boy. Kobbie Mainoo is in ahead of Szoboszlai, I'm sorry. It's a midfield three of Casemiro, McAllister, and Kobbie Mainoo. And then we now move on to the attack. Again, going from right to left. Right winger, I don't even think it's a debate. Salah versus Garnacho. I know Salah was injured and he's just come back. But hey, we just saw the guy get a goal, and I think he got 3 assists against flipping is it called Slava Prague or something like that? I know it's the Europa League and it's a small team, but still, he's back and he's Salah. There's no need for me to give more reasons than that. If you want me to answer why I'm not putting Garnacho ahead of him, I think Salah's the better player. No debate. So Salah is in at right wing for me. It's done. Moving it on to the striker position. If this was asked to me about a month ago, definitely 100% without a doubt, I would have started Rasmus Højlund over Darwin Núñez. 100%. Højlund would have started, he was on form. I think he scored in like 6 games in a row, something like that. It was a good run of form, he was on fire. But he's been injured, so I have to be fair. I mean, when I watched Ten Hag's press conference last night, he said that Rasmus only started training this week. And he only joined the full session training with the team towards the end of the week, so they would need today on Saturday to decide whether he's actually ready for tomorrow's game. So if you're asking me, I wouldn't want to risk him, so I'd keep him on the bench, and maybe if we need him, bring him off the bench. But anyways, back to the combined 11. I would definitely go with Darwin Núñez as my number 9, due to the fact that Højlund was injured. Let me make that clear. The only reason I'm not having Højlund in this combined 11 is because he was being injured. I know I just put Salah in there, but his case is different because you're putting Salah against Garnacho. Even though Salah's been injured, but him against Garnacho, come on guys, Salah wins. So Salah's in there. So when it comes to this point in the number 9, you've got Darwin Núñez, who's been informed by the way as well, versus Rasmus Højlund, who was also informed before he got injured. But Højlund is coming back from injury, and there's a guy who's not been injured, he's been fit and has been informed and scoring goals for them. So for me, Darwin Núñez gets in there. And then when it comes to the left wing, you've got Marcus Rashford versus Luis Diaz. Now, granted, Rashford started to look slightly better than he's been all season. In the first few weeks, he's looked alright. He started playing well. Obviously, scored that rocket against Man City, which we all loved. But I have to be honest here, Luis Diaz has been proper. He's been proper for Liverpool. So for me, Diaz gets in ahead of Rashford in the left wing. So just to recap, my combined 11 for Manchester United versus Liverpool. We've got Onana in goal, and then at the back four, we've got Diogo Dalot at right back, Andrew Robertson at left back, and then we've got Van Dijk and Varane at centre half. And then when it comes to the midfield, I've gone with the midfield 3 of Casemiro, Kobbie Mainoo, and McAllister for Liverpool. And then when it goes to the front line, it's all Liverpool. Salah on the right, Diaz on the left, and Darwin through the middle. So yeah, those are my thoughts, and that's my combined 11 for Manchester United versus Liverpool. Let me know what you thought. Who do you think deserves to be in the combined 11 that I didn't include? And who do you feel I've included that doesn't need to be in the 11? So yeah, let me know down in the comments. Subscribe to the channel, like the video.